Hi everyone, my name is Sam and welcome to today's video. Today I just wanted to share quickly where I've been, what I've been doing, and what the plan is for this channel a little bit. I posted a video a few weeks ago about the book, The Lost City of the Monkey God. But if you've been following along, that was my first video I had published in 9 or 10 months. So I just thought I'd tell you where I've been. So in January, one of my last videos, I talked about this big project I wanted to do this year called growyourlibrary.com. I had this big vision of what this website could eventually be as far as recommending books and so on. So I just started throwing stuff out there, probably wrote 30 or 35 articles and put them online. But through that process, I connected with a friend and we decided to partner up and to build out a different website. And a little backstory, a couple years ago, I had created a few websites, put content out there, and just let them sit. But one of them, which I'll talk about, it had taken off a little bit. And so we had this vision for this website that we could grow it if we spent some time, money, and effort in creating a bigger website. And so the website is called pensguide.com. Basically, it reviews pens and fountain pens, higher-end pens, gives recommendations, and answers questions that are, someone looking to buy a couple $100 pen would want to be asking. I have a few here, like this one. I don't think it'll come up well, but this is from a company called Tactile Turn. Not really coming up. But really cool pens. I really liked them. And so we'd buy these pens and then review them and take pictures and talk about them, and then try to monetize the website. But through that, so February, March, April, May, that's all I worked on, and published something like 230 articles, and it's like around 250,000 words that didn't exist before we started on this project. So that took a lot of time, but we're starting to see the fruits of our efforts. We're seeing tens of thousands of people there every month, but we have bigger goals. We want to get into 150,000 visitors a month. So I've been working on that, but it's been a lot of fun, been really interesting, and I've learned a lot. And another thing that happened was in April, my wife and I, we had another baby. Well, my wife had the baby, but we have a baby boy named Jonah that was born in April and is my third boy, my third child. And this one was definitely different. I thought I knew this whole fatherhood thing. But man, the third baby is definitely hard, and I think my wife would say the same thing. Just trying to figure things out and learning, the sleepless nights and all that stuff. I wouldn't change it for anything, but definitely takes a little out of you. Luckily, I got 5 weeks off from my work, so I got to spend a lot of time with my family and the new baby and pensguide.com, of course. And then in July, my wife and I felt very strongly that we needed to move to Indiana, and we live in Mesa, Arizona, so this was a big change. I flew out to Indiana. I had even received a grant from one of the cities in Indiana to pay for me to move out there. So we put our home on the market in July. And if you're following the housing market at all, in June was kind of the peak, and then just boom. And so our house was just kind of sitting. We'd get people in. No one really was that interested. Eventually, we lowered the price of our house by 10%. We got an offer, and we were under contract, and then that fell through. And so after 2.5 months of it not going anywhere, we kind of reevaluated and felt like maybe we should stay in Arizona. And so we took our home off of the market, and we're actually really excited. We do love Arizona, and we think this is where we need to be for now. But that took a lot out of me as well. Just spent a lot of time dealing with that and navigating through that. But now that my home's off the market and I'm not moving, I kind of feel like this burden has been lifted. And now I'm starting to think more about this channel. I want to get back into it. That's my plan, being a little bit more consistent. I've been toying around with changing the format again, maybe not individual book reviews, but more consistent videos about just things I'm thinking about, what I'm reading, and just talking about ideas. That's what I love doing. So I might be changing things up a little bit, but I do want to consistently make content, and that's the plan. But yeah, so that's been my 2022. It's been kind of exciting and a lot going on, but I guess I'm back to make some videos. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. Maybe you found it interesting, learning a little bit more about me as the person and what my life has been looking like the last couple of months. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.